Right, gentlemen, hello. Today is, of course, workshop day, that being the Monday, and that's when I stream. Hello, let's just quickly show the chat. So I've got a bunch of people right here. Say hello to the chat. We are here every Monday to take a look and see what's potentially coming out. We're seeing all of the new workshop skins. And if you've seen the video about setting up a curated authors list, I've got a very nice batch of skins right here that have a very good chance to potentially appear in the next Rustore rotations. Anyway, I want to focus a specific point because yes, we've got some very nice skins here, but there's a specific skin I want to talk about, and it is this. Not necessarily about the skin, but rather what's going to be happening based on this being created, this being made, because look who made it, Mr. Tripp. Mr. Tripp is also the guy that made the black gold armour and clothing. So let's go back over to here, stores. And recently we've had the black gold tier 3 armour, and I already discussed this. People are being impatient. People have started to kind of give up on the fact that they think black gold tier 2 might not be appearing. They are impatient. They are, well, ignorant, I guess you could say. They lack the knowledge to know how this is likely going to be rolling out, because what is the current date? It is the 22nd, but next week is going to be the 29th, which will have a Thursday on White Day. So Thursday will be the 1st of September. That will be White Day, and that is likely when we're probably going to see the week where we get Black Gold Tier 2. So yes, this week we've got a very interesting, nice katana sword. And you know what? I'm not mad about it, because when was the last Salvage Sword added to Rust? 2 years ago. So I'm all for it. I like that. It would be nice to have a new salvage sword being added to the game. But a lot of people are like, oh no, what's going on? I don't see black gold, tier 2, life's ruined, I'm not going to make any money, no! Well, you know, this is just kind of how it plays out sometimes. You kind of have to figure out the pattern for when some of these skins tend to roll out. Let me clarify. So, as we mentioned before, this came out on a White Day, and on July 7th, wow, look, the clothing appeared on a White Day as well. I kind of got the idea that Face Punch was kind of encouraged to push out this interesting skin set, because, well, it's another Blackout counterpart. And of course it did sell very nicely. 25,000 each almost at $2.49 would equal a lot of money. And then with August 4, the armour followed up quite nicely as well. We also had the gloves, and that did just as nicely as well too. So we can see that black gold is in demand. It sells very nicely. Why would Face Punch not release it? So I was under the assumption that maybe they're going to hold it back, the theoretical tier 2, they would hold it back for White Day again as well, because they know it's a proven moneymaker. They know it will sell well, it's pretty much guaranteed, and people are invested into it. But as we can see, Tripp's made this instead. With nothing wrong with it, you know, he just probably realises as well, maybe he just needed to wait on it for a bit, and then on the week where it's going to be White Day, then he releases the tier 2. And I've discussed this many times. There's a lot of context to understand what's going on, but of course, you can see it with my buy orders. People have started to dump their black gold chest plates and face masks. Oh no, but you know, I expected this likely to happen all over again, and lo and behold, if we do get that tier 2 appearing, it jumps back up in price again. The spike potential is still there, but people just don't seem to understand how this usually plays out. So I can live with that, that's totally fine. So let me just also give you an extra bit of reassurance. Tripp also has a Discord, and well, we have this message from today. He plans to do Roadside next week. He's just been a bit busy. Maybe he is genuinely busy, and maybe he just thought, I should just give a reason just to kind of, you know, leave it till the last week, you know. At the end of the day, I expected this regardless, and I would have assumed if he had put it in the workshop a week ago or a week before, Face Punch likely would have held it back, much like what they did with the tier 3, held it back until White Day to release on White Day, because it's the optimal potential best time to get the best profits, because loads more people will play on White Day and White Day weekend, because, you know, fresh white, best time to play. Usually it comes with an update, usually with some interesting new things. Loads of people jump back in, they want to start fresh, set up a new base, and wow, look at all these new skins. I've got some spare money, I'm going to throw it down. It all works out quite nicely because of course it's also close to payday. Payday would quite literally be the day before. So the day before that, yeah. It all works out quite nicely. So guys, you do have to kind of put the extra effort in to kind of understand how some of these things roll out. I mean, we discussed this literally yesterday, talking about the Skull Killer. Skull Killer's not doing too badly. It's not doing great, but again, I don't currently see Skull Killer Tier 2 either. It very well could still appear. I mean, we've got another 12 hours. Another 12 hours it could appear, and then we can all be happy. Otherwise, it's probably cardboard, hoodie, and pants time. Yeah, so we didn't have tons of options last week, and we of course didn't get any armor or clothing last week because of it. Well, no, maybe the better way to say it is Face Punch probably just wasn't interested to sell any of the things that appeared last week, so that's probably the better thing to say. So yeah, don't worry too much. This kind of was expected. Let's see how things play out from here. But in the future, you do have to kind of expect people to overreact and start dumping what they have. The price I'm buying these for is less than $2. And I honestly think the chest plate and the face mask will be going higher than $2 when that tier 2 does eventually appear in a future Rust or rotation. I'm talking too quickly. But yeah, most likely next week, and it'll probably be an early pick, nice and ready for Wipe Day. So rest assured, relax, chill out. There's always more to understand, more to learn. Don't be ignorant. Don't overreact. Chill out. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah. I probably should have doubled down and pointed that out a whole lot more when I made the purchase, because I know buying these black gold face masks and chest plates when I saw the Rust or rotation about to happen, I'm sure I also pointed out there's a very good chance that these will likely go down in price. So I saw it happen with clothing, for instance. I saw these start to go down in price after a while because we didn't see black gold tier 3 appear after a while, and then eventually it did, and then they spiked up to around $6 each. Now they've gone back down again because again we're waiting for the next piece, but then soon it will appear and yeah, it spikes up in price. So I think I've made my point. So all good.